welcome to the open book. I hope everyone had a fantastic day today. Happy Tuesday. Okay, this is a short week for me, y'all, because we have fall break coming up this weekend. So I get a 4-day break. Okay, I'm always looking forward to a break. But I missed you all. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I'm getting tongue twisted for joining this evening. Now, y'all, okay. One thing that I know that all of us are big on is our money, okay? And we don't play about our money. Now, a lot of us use Cash App. I know, as you can see at the bottom of my screen, my Cash App is showing. If you would like to send a seed, you can always use that Cash App. But y'all, there has been some issues with Cash App. I noticed on well, I'll even go back to a few weeks ago. A friend of mine, she said that her Cash App had sent her a message to see if she would like to turn her Cash App into a business account. And if she did not do that, then they were going to close out her account. Okay. So that ended up happening where, I think she refused to do it in that particular case. So I saw a couple of more people kind of went through that issue. And then I didn't hear too much more about it until today. On Facebook, a couple of people posted to take your money out of Cash App, take your money out of Chime, which I don't know what's going on with Chime, but underneath their posts, there were a number of people who this has happened to, where their accounts were closed, just out of the blue, closed. Now, I'm not for sure if those people received a notification or not. But they said that their Cash Apps accounts were closed. So let's take a look and just think about a few things because I wanted to go to the terms of service to see if anything had been updated that we didn't know about. Now, the terms of service have been updated as of September 13th of this year. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is what is the difference between a personal payment and a business payment. Okay, because I know that Cash App is well known, like on YouTube. A lot of people use that, and so they start to receive like a lot of payments at one time. Now, according to Cash App Help, it says personal payments are payments to send funds or to receive funds from peer to peer personal, okay, non commercial purposes. For example, a gift, a shared meal or cab ride, or a child's allowance. Like these are examples. You should only use personal Cash App accounts to process personal payments, okay? Now, business payments are exchanged for the sale of goods and or services. If you switch your account to Cash App for Business, only use this account to accept business payments from your customers. And so a lot of people were trying to say, hey, I'm on YouTube. Uh, and people send me money. And I think what's happening, because if it's a large amount of money, like, here or there, people are just sending blessings and supporting, it could be flagged as a possible business account. Okay. Let me share my screen because I wanted to show you all this. Okay. All right. So let me scroll up. Okay, so if you want to kind of think about the business side of that, okay, or what should that look like? It says when you set up your Cash App for Business account, you'll need to identify what kind of business you operate. And I've heard people on here, like different content creators, stating that this is their business. Okay. And so if is, I know it's hard to look at it like that. But if you're providing like service and people are trying to give you, because this is like, you're giving information, providing a content creator service. I think that's how they're looking at this. Okay. Um, and so when you set it up, but that's the difference. A lot of people are saying, well, I don't have this officially set up like that, because here are different types of business accounts that Cash App supports. A sole proprietorship, okay, which is like a side hustle. You're self-employed, or someone who owns an unincorporated business by themselves. A single member limited liability company, and then nonprofit corporations. So we probably know it's not the last two. If you are selling an item, like some have businesses that they promote on YouTube or Facebook, then if someone is sending you money for that product or service, that could start looking like to Cash App that that's a part of a business payment. Okay. So those are things also to consider. The features are supported for all business accounts, sending and receiving payments for goods or services, withdrawing your Cash App balance, receiving a Form 1099-K, if you reach a certain payment threshold, and adding cash via ACH, paper money deposits, checks, or recurring deposits. And they tell you here, you are welcome to create a personal Cash App to accept payments from friends and family and access additional features. So the personal ones are more so for if you're sending person to person. But if someone is just sending money over and over, like multiple people are sending funds, then that could begin to look like it's a business payment. And I think that's why some of these accounts are being flagged. I also would like to share with you the terms of service from Cash App, which were updated September 13th of this year. Okay, because I was like, I didn't realize that they could just close your account. Okay, I did not know. I thought maybe you had to have done something wrong, because a lot of people are just saying it was automatically closed and so forth. So, let's see, where did I want to go? I just kind of lost my spot. Okay. All right, termination of account, y'all. Number 8 of the terms of service. It says we can, okay, this is Cash App talking. We can terminate or deny you access to our services at any time for any reason. You can also choose to deactivate your account at any time. Okay, that was recently updated. And the reason I said that was recently updated is up at the top, it said that edits were made in gray boxes. Okay, so I believe they knew something. They were going to start getting of a whole lot of inquiries about this and people being upset. Now, y'all have to understand too that when you file your taxes, there's a certain form that they send and so forth for. I believe it had to been. I have to look that up as far as personal accounts, but I know business accounts, they get a form where they put with their taxes. So they're trying to make sure all of that is showing up the right way as well. Also, here it says we may terminate these Cash App terms or any terms, or suspend or terminate your account or your access to any service, and the same for any associated account or sponsored account at any time for any reason, including for a violation of these Cash App terms. We may add or remove, suspend, stop, delete, discontinue, or impose conditions on services or any feature or aspect of a service. We will take reasonable steps to notify you of termination or these other types of service charges or changes by email or at the next time you attempt to access your account. You may also terminate the Cash App terms applicable to your account by deactivating your account at any time. Okay. Now, notice here for number 9, what was updated was once our relationships ends. Okay, check this out. We are not responsible for any losses you experience because of the termination of our services or for removing your data from our servers. Some terms of our agreement will still apply even after our relationship ends. Okay, so they clearly have that stated there. And then also, let's see, it was something else. Okay, here's something else I want to show y'all in number 10. When your Cash App account is closed, we'll settle any pending transactions and return remaining funds in your account to you. We may need to hold your funds if there is an investigation at the time your account is closed. And what they're saying is some activity in some of these Cash App accounts also trigger investigations. Okay. So you just kind of have to be careful because they're trying to also protect against fraud. Okay. So yeah. And then that goes on to explain how you would receive your funds, and so forth. And then let's see. I thought I was going to show you all. This is crazy, y'all, because a lot of people are being affected by this. I think that was it. All of that is like arbitration. Okay, that was it on that part. So yeah, this is something to think about. Let's see. I wanted to look up one thing while we're on here. Okay, so this was February 29th, 2024. This was updated. The $600 rule. Okay. Okay. Oh, so wait a minute, y'all. I think it's gonna go into effect this upcoming tax season. It said, okay, so this was written, hold on, let me see. This was written, updated Thursday, February 29th, 2024. It says the implementation of the IRS's $600 rule is being postponed until next year, giving affected taxpayers one more year before they may start receiving tax forms triggered by the new lower reporting threshold. Okay. Essentially, if you use a third party payment platform like PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App to collect payments for your side gig or business, you must report payments of at least $600. Y'all see the connection? Okay. To ensure this reporting, which is a deviation from an older rule with a higher threshold, third-party payment platforms will be required, okay, to send eligible business account holders a Form 1099-K to disclose the income. Do y'all see that? Now, remember earlier, I was just saying that if you change into a business account, they're going to see you that form from Cash App. Remember? Okay. Notice how this is all tying to what is expected. I don't know if they're still on track with this starting in 2025, which is expected to start next year. So that means that if you are receiving these payments, okay, then you would have to report that to the IRS. Okay. It says, so let me, it's giving more information. It says, under the new rules set forth by the IRS, if you get paid more than $600 for the transaction of goods and services through third-party payment platforms, you will receive this 1099-K for report. Excuse me, for reporting the income. Okay. Now, with this new lower threshold for triggering the tax form, more come up, y'all. This is where we're headed. More individuals, okay, with side hustles, small businesses, and gigs may be reporting the income they earn. I want y'all to see this connection. Okay, we're in October. They making sure that y'all change these accounts over to business accounts. Okay, the expected uptick in reporting volume was partly responsible for the decision to postpone the new $600 rule. There were concerns that many taxpayers, I'm talking about players. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting excited because I'm kind of seeing where some stuff going. Okay, there were concerns that many why am I still I am still trying to say taxpayers. Y'all know what I mean. Taxpayers would unexpectedly receive 1099-K forms and would need additional time to familiarize themselves with the rules. Plus, the taxpayers needed more time to separate personal versus business payments to prevent misidentified payments from being reported on the form. Okay. So, yeah, that is one reason why a lot of these accounts, if they've been receiving money, okay, so like if you have a hair business, okay, your client's been sending you money to Tasha's hair salon, okay, that's gonna look like that's your business. Okay, so Cash App is triggering them to say that if you do not turn this over into a business account, that account is going to be closed. That's what's happening. So it depends on how many payments, what is labeled as, all of that. They're tracking that because the IR and the S, okay, wants you to pay taxes on that money. Wow. We just saw that here. I'm gonna show y'all. Let me just so y'all see for yourselves. Okay, I want y'all to see this. Let me blow it up. Let me share this. Okay. This could be a reason why so many people are being hit with that right now. All right. So it's right here in that new $600 rule. That was supposed to actually go into effect this year, but they wanted to give people time to get all of that situated. So it's supposed to go into effect this upcoming tax season. So they're trying to see, okay, we Cash App knows they have to get those forms out. So which accounts are business accounts and which accounts are personal accounts? So y'all, please beware. Okay, read those terms. Go through. Go through because baby, I did not know they could just close you at any time. Okay, read those terms of service with Cash App. They also have some other neat features in there that you may not even know of, like if you needed overdraft coverage. If you have, I believe, in a previous calendar month, $300, at least $300 in deposits, you may qualify for coverage, overdraft coverage. And I know they have like the stocks and things on there that you can purchase. So look into it. There are a lot of different features to Cash App, but also be careful, be aware of what you are getting into. Okay. So I just wanted to kind of enlighten and share some information about that because I know a lot of people have questions. A lot of people are wondering, why am I receiving this message about business accounts? This is my personal. but are there transactions that's triggering it to look like a business account? Okay. Is this your side hustle, your gig, or so forth? So those are things to think about. So I just want to share that with you all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and for joining. And I will see you all on the next live.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to Mommy Live Video. And don't forget to go to YouTube and subscribe to Mommy's channel.
Yeah, you heard it right here from Micah Man. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Bye.